40 minutes from right now, there will be March Madness games happening in Ohio. Dayton is hosting the first 4 games, but once again, Cincinnati isn't hosting any March Madness games. WCPO 9 News anchor Brett Baganski is live downtown. Brett, even some lawmakers are pushing for more tournament games in Ohio, and they don't mention Cincinnati.
It was Senator Sherrod Brown who posted on formally Twitter last night congratulating Dayton for hosting the first 4 games, but he's taking it a step further. He sent a letter to the NCAA, and other lawmakers signed on to this letter, including Senator J.D. Vance, where they're asking the NCAA for Dayton to host not just the first 4 games, but they want rounds 1 and 2 of March Madness. That should have been here in Cincinnati at Heritage Bank Center 2 years ago, but that didn't happen.
That arena is the same then as it is now.
1992, the last time Cincinnati hosted men's March Madness.
30 plus years at this point, that's too long.
April 18, 2017, the NCAA picked Cincinnati as a host site for the 2022 men's March Madness, with conditions. The owners of then U.S. Bank Arena needed to do about $200 million in renovations.
Every year it comes and goes. We almost had them a few years ago.
By December 11, 2019, the NCAA changed course and moved the games to Indianapolis because the owners missed the renovation deadline.
We're really going to need to have a serious conversation as a region about having a modern, state-of-the-art arena.
Brendan Cole is the president and CEO of the Cincinnati Regional Chamber and told WCPO 9 News his organization, along with others like Visit Cincy, are about to embark on a study to talk about the possibilities of a brand new arena in Cincinnati.
Big obstacle in the way, is it money?
No, I think, look, we're embarking on this process. We'll be engaged in conversation with the current owners and the current facility there to find out what's possible potentially with that site. But everybody agrees we don't have a modern arena right now.
On the Heritage Bank Center website, there's a section that says New Vision, which admits it's losing out on events like March Madness. But when it comes to paying for upgrades of a new arena, they appear to be hinting at public financing.
As far as I know, the Heritage Bank Arena group has not reached out to the city of Cincinnati or begun any of those conversations. Ultimately, it's a private enterprise that owns the Heritage Bank Arena, and we can hope that they do the right thing, but as things are showing now, we're still not getting the March Madness.
But if you ask Nick Johnson from the West End Community Council, who is also in the process of building his new sports bar.
As we are building our city back up and bringing our city on the world stage, it's time to be creative and figure a way out how to finance a stadium here.
I did reach out to the owners of Heritage Bank Center for comment on the story. I haven't heard back from them. Meanwhile, when it comes to that study, the Cincinnati Regional Chamber told me it's going to take about 4 to 6 months to complete, and where they're going to answer how much everything is going to cost, but also where they could potentially build a site, and if that includes the current site of Heritage Bank Center. We'll stay tuned for all those answers. We are live downtown tonight. Brett Baganski, WCPO 9 News.